morning, everybody. Good morning. It's Monday. It's coming on 6 a.m. I want to bring your attention, for those of you who aren't aware already, financialjuice.com. You might hear it. There is a audio player they have called Tick Strike. Just click on the speaker right here very quickly, and you can go with the S&P, the euro dollar, oil, Bitcoin. The S&P 500 is what you want. And what you can do is listen to the market so that you're not sitting there watching your 1 minute candles. But I want to make a very stern warning as we're heading in today. Nothing on the docket. Nothing. There's no economic data. There's nothing out there. So obviously, with a clear pathway, we've got to be very cautious about this. We have 14 trading sessions without a -1% day. And like I shared there in the video about August, 4163 on Friday. And this is 5 sessions after the full moon. So, again, having a lot of respect for not only how that full moon count has worked in the past, but as well of how far away we are. I need to make sure that there is no 4163 break. More importantly, I need to make sure that there's no 4163 break. It changes the view quite a bit. So anyway, for today, 4179.38 and 4096 as of where we are right now are also where your plus 1% and minus 1% levels are. Now, again, having not had that minus 1% day, it is well worth taking into consideration of having a play for it. So 4096 would be minus 1% for today. As of this morning at 6 a.m., to go out and buy the 0DTE 4100 puts on the SPX would cost you around $1. Again, mathematical wise, should we get that minus 1%, those are $4. So it's, again, just something to keep in mind and keep into consideration because we have not had it. And when it does come, it's not one of those moments where you are going to have the opportunity to have a very large trade on. So to consider. Spreads, I have the risky trade that's out already, 4160, 4155, using this based on a number of reasons why. But yeah, that 4155 being your major spot, it's getting you around $1.30 as of right now. Being a little bit safer, and at the same time using that plus 1% level, but just being a little bit safer using the data that we've got. You got about 40 cents as of now, 6 a.m. So it's just something to keep in mind because here is the last 3 days. We had that drop at 40.86. As I said, the NASDAQ is oversold. The NASDAQ is oversold. The NASDAQ is oversold. We got that ramp up there on Thursday. Ramp up from 40.86 to 41.63. It looks so humongous, even though it's really 70 points where we moved. Friday had your little dip down, and as we got that dip down, they did not give up that 41.15 strongly. 5-day moving average down there closed you right at this big 41.36.15. So not much going on, and it is something to be considered about, again, because we got 5 green weeks. Here is your S&P futures looking at a 5-day. We're literally just hanging tough on old resistance right now. Hanging tough at that SPX 4136. Here is your NASDAQ futures 5-day. Again, hanging tough right at that resistance area right here around 13,150. Right above those levels like you see on your QQQ, that 317 and that 316, which I'll share out there as well in the email. And here's your Dow. Your Dow still considerably the strongest one out there. But again, nobody is reporting earnings today. Nobody. There's nothing out there to start the week. So we've got to be considerate of the fact that we're probably going to get stuck with a day that might not be, as attractive as anyone wants it to be. And this is one of those situations. The commitment of traders reports come out after them open. I will immediately be looking this over and be sharing it with everybody in the room. but I want to make it very clear that everybody knows today will be the 72nd trading session of 252 or 253 for the year 2023. It is a trading session, one out of 252, 253 days of the year. There's no requirement that you need to be involved in this. Trade of the week, I've shared it. Couple of trades for today, I've shared it. Gonna get some answers come Tuesday after the close when Netflix reports. More answers on Wednesday after Tesla reports. Then we can sit back and we can reevaluate where we are. But again, this counter on this minus 1% not being visited, it's a ticking time bomb. Just something that some people might want to take advantage of if they are going to be playing in there, and keep it nice and small. Have a great morning. I will see you very soon because the market is going to be open in 3 hours. I'm going to do a spreadsheet over there on QQQ, and this should make you nice and happy.